Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, praise Him for His gift that He's given us. He's given us the gift of life. He's given us the gift of Islam. And there's no greater gift than the gift of Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala given us, sent the angel to breathe life into us, and then He guided us. We have to be overly thankful, extremely thankful. There's nothing, our gratefulness will always be insufficient. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has done so much. This is the last ayah we have. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in the midst of his worst difficulty, as for the blessings of Allah, tell everyone about it. And we don't talk about the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We don't need to really write a Khutbah. Everyone here, brothers and sisters, had many, many stories they can tell about what Allah has done for them. Along with those blessings, brothers and sisters, along with the blessings, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed something that none of us can get around. There's no way around it. He has given us life, and He's given us death. And none of us will be able to escape that. Try to set up none of us will be able to escape. I want you to listen very closely to the ayah, especially for the brothers that are new. Because my brothers have heard this many times. And it brings clearer to us now than it ever has, because we are very close to that time. This ayat is in Surah 3, ayat 186. كل نفس ذائقة الموت. كل نفس ذائقة الموت. That every person, every soul will taste death. Every soul will taste death. إنما توفون أجورهم يوم القيامة. And every one of us will receive the reward that we are due on Yom Qiyamah. Yom Qiyamah is the day of rising, the day of resurrection. All of us, no matter how long we've been in the grave, Allah will bring us back together. And we have to stand for the account for what we did. Please pay attention to this. That everything that we do in this life is written down in a book, not like this book. but it's a book, it's a recording of everything that you and I have done. I want you to think about everything that you and I have done. There's things that you and I have done that nobody knows about. Allah. Now, when we return to Allah, we want to have a clean slate. That's why we're constantly asking for forgiveness. When we're younger, we don't think as much about leaving this life as you do when you're older. But nowadays, you see your friends and your relatives leave here at an early age, something we didn't see. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you're going to get a reward. You're going to get a compensation for how you live your life. Sometimes the reward isn't going to be good. Because there are two places you can go. You can go to Jannah, which is paradise. And all the descriptions of it in the Quran still do not do it justice because we can't really comprehend what it is. That's our payoff for obeying Allah and obeying His Messenger. Or we can go to Jahannam. One of the rewards of Jahannam is eating the pus of the people of the hellfire. Eating the pus. Why? Because we disobeyed the law. We didn't disobey Him one time, two times. We disobeyed Him throughout our life. And that's the state we left. So this ayat said, فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةَ فَقَدْ فَازَ. There's whoever is snatched from the fire and made to enter the paradise, he will be in most tremendous pleasure and success because he made it. He made it. He struggled in his life to obey his Lord. All the temptations, more temptation, greater temptation today than ever. But he was successful because he struggled to obey his Lord. What you're being called to now is something that's going to take you straight to the hellfire. Especially for our youth. Because they want you early. They want to get you early. And if they can get you early, they got you. They want to get you drugs. They want to get you limp. They want to get you with the fast life. They want to get you with the gangster mentality. And once they get you locked in, it's hard to get out. They got another game called old age. Because we're not attracted by that like you are. So whoever is snatched from the fire, always like inside. But Allah cares about us so much. And He recognizes the struggle of our obedience to Him. He snatches us and makes us enter the paradise. Forever and ever. We won't remember any bad thing that ever happened to us. No matter what you may be suffering now or struggling now, you won't remember anything that ever happened to you that's unhappy or suffering. Then Allah says, "Mal hayat dunya." What is the life of this world? This pathetic world. What is the life of this world except instruments of deception? The title of the Lord, instruments of deception. That the only way around them is to obey Allah and obey His message. And to be with the people that are good, the people that are higher. They got this thing twisted up. They want to make you think that the bad is good. And that the good is weak. Can't have no fun. This is the game that we play. And what's the result? What's the result? You already know the result. Some of you are experiencing the result now. I have some brothers here that came to visit me today that they overcame that. They went through it. And they were able to overcome it. Why? Obeying Allah, obeying His message. So my talk today is really primarily aimed at the young. Because you have a way to go. And we want to be here. This community here wants to be here to assist you to make that transition in your life. Because we know how difficult it is. So we're here as mentors to those people that will talk to you. But you gotta be sincere. You gotta be strict. A lot of brothers here. I want to call names for every brother here. The brothers that I know, the brothers that I'm looking at right now. We raise children and we've been through it ourselves. And we're here to assist. There's an ayah, excuse me, a sort of looking into the Prophet that's very important. Talibul ilm. Ridatun ala kulli Muslim. Our Muslim. They're seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim male. And this goes from the time that we accept Islam until we leave here. No matter how old we are, we're still struggling to learn and to improve ourselves. Because none of us have it all. So our responsibility is to teach you. And your responsibility is to learn and to implement the life what we're teaching. And it's not too difficult. Alhamdulillah, we're blessed in this community to have some young brothers that have memorized the Quran. I didn't have that when I became Muslim. None of these brothers here have that when they became Muslim. We had to struggle. Get a piece here and a piece there. And here, alhamdulillah, I have that I memorized young brothers, your age. Take advantage of it. But along with that, there are other things that are very, very important. And we need to make sure that you know how to cure things, what to do when you have a wet room. Islam covers everything. If we had young sisters, I used to deal with the girls over at Pagey. And I was in an uncomfortable position because I didn't have a woman to teach. So I had to teach the young girl. What did you do at those times in your monthly times? Because this is what our religion is. Every teacher teaching you how to live pure life. Very simple hadith, very simple in his word, but very powerful. Yattaqullah haythuma kunt. To fear Allah wherever you are. Listen, I want you to, if there's nothing else that I said today, take this with you. To fear Allah, have taqwa of Allah, wherever you are. Knowing that Allah is watching everything that you do. Knowing that everything that you do is being recorded, either for or against you. Fear Allah wherever you are, and when you do something that is wrong, you immediately follow with something that is good. But Tamuha, and it will erase it. And what this means is when you fall short, when you slip, commit a sin, stop. Turn back to play. And when you're dealing with people, as all of us deal with people, we have problems with each other sometimes. Sometimes we say things we shouldn't say, we do things we shouldn't do. We don't act like it didn't happen. We have an obligation to seek, ask. And that's what this part of the hadith. And when you're with people, behave with them in a beautiful manner. As the Prophet said here with his companion. Behave with people in a beautiful manner. Some of us didn't have the best upbringing. that's not an excuse for getting down the wrong path. The best thing that happened to us was Islam coming. And I'm really mentioning this today. You know, I don't not disrespect anybody, especially African Americans. Because we've gone through something, man. We've gone through something nobody else has. But there's no excuse for that. And we have each other. So we're not looking back and complaining and moaning and crying about, well, I didn't have this, I didn't have that. Oh, this happened to me. That no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not playing the victim. We're thankful to Allah for what Allah has done for us. What He has given. And we're going to take what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, and we're going to make something out of our lives. But now we don't have an excuse. So Allah was something about it for us, Muhammad al-Hadi. Alhamdulillah, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى اله وصحبه اجمعين الحمد لله رب العالمين. I'm going to share something else with you and sister. And hopefully be a benefit for us. I'll give advice to one of the scholars of Islam, who wrote a very beautiful poem. And the advice, the poem was written with the thought in mind of giving advice as to how to travel the street path. So he says, my advice to you, the one who possesses American etiquette, and if you wish to attain higher level of behavior and attitude, and you want to pass others into character, first and foremost, have top of Allah, which have fear of Allah. His mercy is hoped for, because He is the one and unique and the constant reliever of difficulty. You're experiencing difficulties in your life, you turn to Allah. He has given you to do that is a thing which we will teach you. But first, you must know what is obligatory, which you must do. Like the Salaam 5 times a day. And avoid what He has prohibited. They go hand in hand. If you want your life to go backwards and not to improve, try to make prayer 5 times a day, but you're doing all the time. Some of us try. It won't work. Your obedience to Allah has to be coupled with your making the changes in your life and the things that you learned. Even before you became Muslim, you shouldn't go. So doing the obligatory, avoiding what he has prohibited, and spend your nights and days in works that bring you closer to him, closer to Allah. Bring to your heart fear of its Lord, which never leaves it. And make equal to that having hope in the heart. Allah will guide you and protect you in your journey. Strive to adorn your heart with ikhlas, sincerity, and know that showing off will lead to your destruction. So yeah, showing off. Cleanse your heart from all vices that is evil, and do not follow corrupt and dubious people. Be with those who are true. Be with those who are true in word and deed. And protect your tongue from wounding any of Allah's creatures by not carrying tales, backbiting, and slander. Be dignified and humble in front of Allah, and be not absorbed in distraction, in joking and merriment, playing all the time. Free your heart from deceit and envy, and avoid arrogance. Avoid arrogance and pride. Be content with humility, because truly it is the character trait of the righteous people. So emulate them, and you will be saved from the diseases that can destroy your heart. Beware. Indeed, beware of I, me, as the ignorant say. Because that's all they talk about is I, me. We're going to stop. We're going to do this another time. Yeah, no time. But we have an example. And the example of Prophet. And he is the one that we all imitate. Some to a greater or lesser degree. But all of us are trying to emulate our beloved Prophet of our bodies. The brothers are alhamdulillah. All of you brothers are our brothers in Islam. And we want to increase in our love and our brotherhood with each other. Inshallah ta'ala, we will continue after this Salah. One more thing. After we finish this Salah, we have brothers that make extra prayer. So, we talk. But we don't want brothers howling, laughing, and joking, and jumping up, because it takes away from the worship. It takes away from other people's worship. And we did have, it's not just me saying this is part of the religion. I'm sure everybody will agree with that. All the older brothers know that. So, alhamdulillah, just be mindful that we have people that are making extra prayer, and prayers are over and everything. Alhamdulillah, we're glad to see you. Part of coming to Jumu'ah is we get a chance to see brothers we haven't seen in a while. And we're happy to see you. And we're really happy to see you. So Alhamdulillah, Shukrillah, wa hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Thank Allah that He is guiding us to Islam. We are pleased with Allah as our Lord and with Prophet Muhammad, our Prophet, and with Islam. We ask Allah to give us. We ask Allah that are that love Allah. We ask Allah to love for His Prophet. Love for His Prophet. And after Salah, there's a couple of brothers. These are like my son, brothers who talk to them. I feel like they came to visit today. We all very close. We've known them for a long time. They were kids. They were sure that they can be beneficial to talk to